Here's how we finished the drift cart. First thing we did is strip the rear axle and find the center point on the cart and the axle. Once we got those marked, and we can assemble all of our components. After putting the brake rotor and sprocket and all of the collars on, we're able to get everything tightened down and measure for our tires. Now the tires are going to attach to the hubs using these keyways. Once we got everything tight, we're able to put our tires back on, give it a spin, and everything's looking good. Now we're going to move to the hydro brake. What we were waiting on was this banjo bolt. So it's pretty simple from here. We can attach the banjo bolt, and then now we'll add some fluid and get this thing bled. All right, looks like we got all the air out of there. Top it off, put the cap on, and it's working great. Now we're going to set up the throttle. This is a slide throttle. So what we need to do is put our throttle cable in, get it attached, and we're going to put this bracket onto our fan shroud. After that, we can cut this piece of throttle cable and then get it fitted to the bracket with the supplied hardware. We'll slide the cable through and get it cut, and now we can move to the front. We're going to drill out these tabs so we can attach this cable sleeve and slide the cable through and get it attached to the pedal. Now on the back, we can take the two halves of the cable, and they're going to connect to each other using these clevises. Once we got those tight, we have full throttle. Awesome, we're getting closer. Now we're going to set up the chain. It needs a 420 chain. Yeah, bro. So first thing we're going to do is get the chain measured and use the chain splitter to put a new master link in. And now after we put the master link in, we're ready to put this thing on the ground after fixing a little slop with some washers for now. Plumbing this thing up, and then we're going to add some safety wire to all the steering components so it doesn't come apart as we are driving around. We're getting closer. Put this thing on the ground, get this thing primed up, and now let's listen to this baby purr. That's it for tonight. We'll drift this thing tomorrow.